Hello, today we are going to review Rims Racing. Rims Racing is a game unlike any other motorcycle title we have been given in past few years. It has features that make it unique. That's why it is hard to compare it to milestone games, GP bikes or TDR. One of the main focus was set to attention to bike details and mechanics, with possibility to manually mount and dismount parts, allowing to upgrade and customize your ride. Additionally, each part can be damaged or used up, which requires to buy new stuff and replace the old ones to keep the motorbike in top condition. Players can customize the rider model with many helmets, leathers, boots and gloves from well and less known brands. Also, it is possible to change riding style animation, where are preset positions, leg dangle and how many fingers are on the brake level. Unfortunately, we do not have a possibility to paint leathers and helmets like we could in Ride 3 and 4. One of the biggest flaws of the game is the limited amount of tracks. There are 10 official circuits: Bahrain International Circuit, Suzuka, Nürburgring GP, Fuji Raceway, Monsanto Laguna Seca, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, Silverstone, Zolder, Paul Ricard, and 10 road tracks, in fact 5 tracks but with forward reverse option, where we race from point A to B. Each track is quite well represented and road tracks are really great to ride at, but they could be a little bit longer. Bit shame that some of the tracks are already known from other motorbike games, what makes me worried that game will quickly become boring. I really missed circuits like Le Mans, Imola, Monza, Estoril or even Spa, but I guess it may be far from the game budget to include them in first release. Physics are quite good, with more simulative than SimCity feeling. Steering is direct, bikes feel good and responsive to players' input. Gyroscopic effect and wheel circumference simulation is there. Stoppies and wheelies are predictable, quite easy to control. Weight shift is smooth, easy to control and feels very nice. For some reason, sometimes bikes have tendency to understeer and go wide. There can be many variables causing that, since we can set up tires, pressure, suspension, fuel level and also tires temperatures that can affect the grip and bike behavior. Tires grip is a bit inconsistent, however, while front tire has more fantastic realistic feeling, as you cannot slam the brake without negative consequences. The rear type has a big margin with error event with DCS set to 0. Losing rear is hard and requires to slam the throttle. What feels like 1000cc bikes are underpowered or have less torque than in real life, removing that feeling of brutal power under the throttle. The other thing I really dislike in physics simulation is wet weather racing. It isn't much different from dry. Bikes can use the same high lean angle, and even if bikes are equipped with slicks, and the only difference is how fast tires lose grip when they accelerate or brake. With wet tires put on, it feels like dry racing. Definitely hate that. There is also a problem with curb simulation, but I guess it's problematic for all developers to make it right. On some tracks, bikes crash instantly after touching far part of the curb, even if bike is in small lean. Graphics look beautiful, tracks are full of details and look realistic. FPS is stable on most of the tracks, however, some people reported weird stuttering that wasn't solved yet. Every track except night version of Bahrain circuit can be raced in different weather conditions, including evening time, overcast, sunny, rainy and stormy conditions. Few textures of the bikes, especially liveries, have low resolution, what slightly destroy the positive feeling. The water sprays coming from the bikes look bad and unrealistic, improving them could add more immersion and realism. For the biggest positive and fantastic helmet camera, which is the best among all motorcycle games I have played. Very immersive, good camera movement with fantastic sound effects, raindrops of wind with engine sound, fantastic experience. Bike dashboards are detailed, well animated, and add even more realism, same as fantastic bike and parts models. Rider animation looks a bit stiff and unresponsive to what happens with the bike, but it's not eye-catching, moreover if you play on onboard cameras. Sounds are decent and variable depending on camera and conditions. However, I didn't notice in racing exhausts change the engine sound. Game offers single-player career, single race, practice mode and multiplayer. Career feels fine and is based on different events where you can earn money to fix and upgrade the bike. It is possible to hire crew members that will do all the hard work for the player, making it easier to go through the career. Multiplayer is also quite good with stable connection and enough settings to set lobby as the web. It is possible to make custom race, custom championship or play in split-screen mode. I just missed an option to lock helmet cameras so all players are forced to play in. So guys, this brings me to the end of our video. I really appreciate you being active. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye.